Yep, I can see it.
Okay.
See your browser.
We also have a like URL, that is secretinvoice.in, but currently the development code is deployed onto this URL, not the real one. So secret invoice, it will connect with the network holodeck 2. Once we have connected, we will get this initial interface where we can mint invoice. So minting invoice is generating a invoice, and that will be a NFT on the secret network blockchain. Currently that is on holodeck 2, and in the invoices section there is all, share and received. So in all sections, all the list of generated invoices and sent invoices as well as received and paid invoices will be here, and in the share sections only the generated invoices and sent invoices will be there, and in the received section we can see the received invoices, that is pending for the payment, and the paid invoices lists. So uh, like for a demo, I can like create an invoice like this. Suppose invoice number I am taking as a payee name as of now, invoice date putting it today. So this data will be on the public metadata, the invoice number, payee name and invoice date. Rest of the things is on the private metadata. So let's say private metadata, recipient name, description will be, description goes here. I am putting a demo date over here like 10th. Unit rate like 10 SCRT per unit, and quantity is 1 unit. So this should be like automatically calculated the due amount, but we will working on to this later. So once we create our mint invoice, it will, it should pop up with the wallet, and this will execute a contract onto this with the private metadata and public metadata to mint a generate a NFT. That will be our invoice. So once it minted successfully, we can see it in invoices in the share section and in the all sections, but for do this we have to set our viewing key. Once we set our viewing key, this should be listed over here. Let's refresh it. Oh, it's popped up. So in the invoice section we can see this one where invoice number is this payee. So this is the NFT and this is the data. So first one is on the public metadata and other is in the private metadata. So for other addresses, other wallet addresses, only these three fields will be visible, rest of the things will not. So for a simplicity, I already copied my second test to wallet address. I can send this invoice to this address, to another address. So for this as we have to receive the payment, and while receiving the payment at the same time this NFT will be transferred to the payee who is going to pay for this for that invoice. For this I am accessing I am giving the permission to the smart contract itself to transfer my NFT, this NFT, on behalf of me when they receive the amount. And second one, I am putting this address, wallet address, to whom I am sending this NFT. What it does, it just shared the private metadata with this wallet address portions. View private metadata. So this is still like in development, so it's automatically not closed. I have to work onto this portion. So if I close this and refresh, the state should be changed from send to sent. So now this invoice is sent to someone. And if I change my wallet from test1 to test2, so it's on test2. No, 49. Oops. Test1 set being key. I think I had made a mistake, like sending the invoice to the same address. It's on sent. I just create this newly quickly. Now I created this from test1 6AA. Oops. I think we got some error from the no. Now this is listed over here, and currently we are in test1 wallet, and we can share this with the test2, this invoice. So repeating the same process as I do on previous time. Now if I reload this, the state should be changed to sent. This is on test 1 wallet address. And if I change the account to test 2, reload this page, going to invoices and go to received. So we can see that invoices. So the all the data will be visible to here, but I have to work onto this button. So once I click onto this button, the rest of the data will be seen over here. But from the test to wallet address, we can pay the amount that is uh, generated for that invoice, and that amount is 2. So if we pay this amount, and this uh, the NFT will be transferred from test 1 wallet address to test 2's wallet address. So the owner will be changed from test 2 to test 1.
I'm sorry. Hi, Sharu.
Yeah.
Hi. That payment there, when you clicked the payment,
Hmm.
I didn't see. I didn't see how the user would uh, respond with to secret
Okay. Why?
as well as the transaction fee.
Okay.
So, am I mistaken? I may have missed it. Would the user have to edit the transaction cost? I just missed.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me create another one quickly.
Sorry, fellas. This looks good, by the way. I like it.
So now I set the invoice number as 3, and I am putting dummy data on all the other fields.
Yeah.
But the like rate and quantity, so currently unit rate and quantity and due date does not have internally any relations, but the relation should be unit rate into quantity equals to due amount. So I am putting this as of now manually. So let's say
Okay.
unit rate is 2 and quantity is unit rate is 10 and quantity is 2, so due amount will be 20. So if I
Yeah.
create create this NFT, or so this will mint a NFT on the holodeck to testnet, and currently I am in, I think, test 2 wallet. So that is minted successfully, and we can see into this list, and I am in test 2. So
Yeah.
this 003 invoice number that is generated right
Yeah.
now. So if
Yeah.
I send this to test 1 wallet address,
Did you? Where did you paste that? Oh, you paste it afterwards. Okay.
yeah, I have copied this.
Right.
This is the test 1
Okay.
wallet address. So
Yeah.
I have pasted this.
I think. Why did the Kepler wallet ask you for a transaction fee before putting in the recipient wallet address? I think if you can change the order of those two things in your flow, then that would probably make more sense, because you would say, okay, I will enter my recipient wallet address in first. Then when I click send, for the Kepler to ask me for the gas fee.
Okay, got it. So,
Yeah, carry on.
as per like you, so first I have to send the invoice to this address. After that, uh, I will, I will giving permission to my contract to receive the payment and send that invoice on behalf of me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great. Thank you for your feedback. So now we can uh, send this
send.
invoice to this wallet address.
Yeah. Oh, you see, it's asking again for another fee.
Yeah, so this fees because of like when we make a transaction onto the network at that time the gas fees is required. So
Yes, and that makes sense. Right. That makes sense at this point, but you hit the button send first, and then it immediately asked for a gas fee, and then after it asked for that gas fee, it then asked you to uh, give the address of where to send the invoice to. So it's like two transactions have just occurred there.
yeah, here, right? So
Yeah,
like you would like,
that's my confusion.
yeah, you would like to make this on a single transaction, right?
It would make sense, yeah. It's like if I hit the send button, I expect to say who I'm going to send the invoice to, and then I would expect a transaction at that point there.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so approve
So,
this.
and yeah, carry on. Sorry, man. I'm disturbing you from what you're actually trying to show me, which is the two secret or 20 secret amount
Yeah,
in this particular invoice. Yeah. Okay.
so let me,
So that's now
So
sent.
now that Benji's pointed that out, though, I'm confused about what the first transaction was for.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I was asking. It's something that Shiru can fix.
yeah. So
It's
the first transaction is for like here here three things is here. Someone that is generated a invoice, and another person A that is generated a invoice, and person B. So in our case, like for this one that is sent, uh, our wallet address that is test 2 is the uh, test 2 who is generating the invoice, and we
yes.
So
have
is it that we didn't pay for the minting until we're about to send? Is that what's going on?
no, when we generate or when we mint a NFT, there are some transactions onto the network, so some data is written onto the uh, holodeck to secret network blockchain. So for that we have to pay some gas fees as we are writing some data onto the network. Does it make sense?
Right.
It does. I'm just not sure about the timing, and I think that's what Benji was pointing out, and I finally got it completely.
Okay, now if I change this account to test 1.
So test one is now going to pay for the invoice. Here we
Exactly.
go. Right. And it's this process now that I'm a little bit curious about.
So in the invoice sections, if I go to all, or if I go to on the
Received.
received section,
Yeah.
I should see the there is a
Here we go.
pending invoice
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
So if I click
So
on
pay for this.
yeah, if I click on pay, so definitely it's charged for 20 SCRT, that is the invoice amount that is generated against me. And as
Ah, okay.
this will also have a uh, like some changes, like here transaction amount will be changed from my account to the invoice
Right.
generators account, and the NFT will be transferred from generated to my wallet address. So there will be a
Yeah.
transactions into
Yeah.
that this contract. That's why we have to pay some gas fees as well.
Yeah, yeah. No, I understand now. Sorry, I completely missed that bit of text there, that
Yeah,
sending 20
yeah,
SCRT.
exactly.
Great.
So
Can you control that text? You know where it says sending 20 SCRT? Can you control that?
so I have to look onto this that this can be controlled or not. So if that can be controlled, definitely we will update this with a suitable message. So this
Yeah,
like this message, this is not like manually put it. This is currently provided by the Kepler wallet. So Kepler wallet is
yeah,
saying
yeah,
that you are sending 20 SCRT to this contact address. So actually this is
yeah.
contact address, not the generator's wallet address.
Hey, Carter. Sorry, guys.
Right.
Carter, we have another meeting we got to hop to. So if you can
Yes.
conclude this and let people go, but they can stay, but we got to hop.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't want to interrupt, but yes, guys, I have to come to a close here. Thank you for attending this week's dev meeting. If you guys want to continue to chat, feel free, but I'll be dropping off. So I'll see you guys next week on November 15th.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Carter. Thanks,
Or
Bye,
Carter.
guys.
if anyone have
Late.
any questions, you can directly chat me over Discord. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Sharu.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.